If you see this Fitpolo smartwatch here or see the specs, then probably you wouldn't be very tempted to buy it. But after you have been watching the whole thing and saw all the details, I can tell you it could be definitely a totally different thing, because it has some very nice details inside. It's not about super fancy new functions, it's how well they are implemented, much better than many watches I've seen before. So in this video I'm going to show you the unboxing, I'm going to show you how to connect to the smartphone, to the free app, and then going to show you most of the functions on the watch and also on the app. So stay tuned till the very end of the video. And so here we have the beautiful packaging, some information, specs, features here also in the back. But let's open the package, see what we get. Get also an instructions manual, pretty large one. It comes in 6 different languages. It shows the basics, how to charge, how to connect, how to download the free app. And so we get the watch and the charging cable. It's a standard USB-A, and on the other side we have this magnetic charging connector. And so we get the watch here fully assembled. Here we can see that the watch band is removable, but it's not standard watch band. It's a very specific dedicated watch band, which probably only fits for this watch. But the watch band feels comfortable, soft, adjustable in many different lengths. It's a very sophisticated, and it has even the opening to store the remaining part of the watch band, which we are not using, something like that. Of course, we have to remove the cover, and then we connect and charge it with this magnetic pin. You can see it has definitely strong magnet. And so while we are charging the watch, we can download the free app. And the app is the very well known Very Fit. This is an app which is working for a lot of different watches, not only for this watch. And so here I am with the app. I've created an account, which I highly recommend. So you have much more options. You can even synchronize your data with their cloud. So everything is stored, and no matter what you do, your fitness data will be always safely stored in the cloud. And so usually when we connect the watch here to the charger, it should automatically start, and you can see it's almost fully pre-charged when it arrived. So I remove this here. If it doesn't start, just long press here for a couple of seconds, gives even some instructions what to download. And so I have the app here already, and I click on add a device. Of course we have to activate Bluetooth before on our smartphone, but usually we have this already. So it has found the IDW15. We click here and it's pairing the watch. And it says it has been binding successfully. And now it's very important to follow all the instructions which you get from the app to have the best user experience possible. So for example, we accept this pairing request. We allow for notifications. And then it asks also to log into our Amazon account to use Alexa. It has even asked me for a firmware upgrade for the watch. So you can see this company is really taking care of this watch and even upgrading this. And you can see you have the possibility to have the message notification, call alerts. And so I'm doing the Alexa login now. Okay, looks good. Now we have to give authorization as well for Alexa. Registration is complete. That was pretty easy. And so I would say we are totally set up and ready to test everything for a couple of days. So I'm going to wear it now and come back after that. So here we are after wearing this watch for about 3 days. The battery has been down to around 40% with everything on, and that's quite a lot. So I would say with everything turned on, but short display time of around 5 seconds and low brightness, you can easily get about 4 days with one charge. But if you go with a little bit of less tracking, you could easily reach 1 week or so, absolutely no problem. So I'm concentrating first on the watch. You can see again, very beautiful, and it has also been very comfortable to wear, absolutely no problem. You can see my wrist, there is absolutely nothing to see, so I'm super happy with it, even though it's not flat. Maybe something to consider. You cannot lay it flat on a desk or so, a bedside table or so, something to consider. But now let's concentrate on a lot of very good stuff. What we have here on top, really nice status display. We have already 9 good functions here on the top. We see also the Bluetooth, we see the battery level, and all the functions, everything what we have is nicely described here. You can see that's the do not disturb. Here we can set the brightness in 5 different levels. There's no automatic brightness change, so it doesn't have like a built-in sensor, but you can make it really dim for the night and very bright. I've tested this outside in direct sunlight and absolutely no problem to see it nice and clear. Then we have the wrist gesture on and off. That's the thing which you need to do manually when you go to bed, because there's also no automatic setting for that. Then we have a really cool thing, that's the flashlight for the night directly here in the status. Then we have the water drain from the speaker. So if you have been swimming, after that you can drain the speaker. By the way, after the swimming sports mode, it will be drained automatically. The swimming sports mode, also one of the big highlights of this watch. Then we have the settings, different watch faces, but we can also long press and then choose from the watch faces which are already on the watch, but we have much more on the app. Then the display screen brightness, same thing, 5 levels. Screen on time, you can choose between 5 seconds and 20 seconds. Of course, I'm going with the longest here for the video. And then the rise to wake, which we had already. Sound and vibration, we have a silent mode, but we can also set this in detail. So for example, the ringer volume, we can increase it to pretty loud, but we can also reduce it or put it on mute. But then of course it will affect calls, alarm, and also message notification, where it will then only vibrate and would not emit a sound. Also very nice thing, the vibration intensity. We have 3 different levels. We have weak, we have moderate, and we have strong. And the strong is pretty strong. I had it on strong and it did wake me up in the morning with the alarm easily. But let's increase that for the video again. Then we have the do not disturb. We do not only have manual mode, we have also a schedule mode. We can activate that the whole day, or we can use the schedule, so it won't wake you up by accident during the night. We confirm that. We have also power saving mode. And then we have the alarms directly here on the watch. We cannot add new ones, but we can adjust all the old ones. We can activate them, deactivate them, or really change the time here, or the repetition, or whatever we want. And then again, the battery saving mode. And we can search directly our phone from here. And so it will play then music on my phone, so it's easier to find it. And then down here we have all the message notification, for example here even from the Verifit itself that it's looking for a phone, but we have also the SMS, we have the WhatsApp, and we can delete single ones or we can delete all of them in once, and the text can be very long, has good readability, so absolutely perfect. And on the left and on the right side we have these tiles. You can configure that and they have a lot of information. What's important to know, we cannot just swipe down, we have to click on them, and then we get all the information about the steps, the calories, and how much we have been doing sports and sleeping and some other things. Really, really nice. Then on the right side we can measure everything like the heartbeat, the current SpO2, and the stress level. Takes a little bit, so I'm not doing that here at the moment. And on the right side we have the different sports mode, so we can click on more. Then you can see we have, I think, in total more than 100 different sports mode. You can even configure them on the app. And as far as I can see, the last one is always here on the top. That's really nice. So you can just click on it, and so it will start automatically. And what's really good here is that we see the current time on top. I see a lot of sports modes on other watches where we don't see the current time. And what's really awesome and very unique with swimming, you can see that here, even when it's touching water, means when you are swimming, it won't do anything. You can see the current time, you can see the stopwatch, and you can see even the calories. And no matter what happens here on top, it's not moving away, not doing any crazy things. This is something which I've never seen before. Very unique, absolutely awesome, but you can still stop it. Of course, you have then to use the button to stop it with a long press, and you can see it's even draining the water after that. Yeah, this is absolutely awesome implemented. And on the right side, we have the sleep information also pushed here, and then we can go down and there's really a lot of information. We have everything about awake, light sleep, deep sleep, REM even here directly included. We can go back here, and on the right side, we have the weather. Also click down here, get more information. And even further on the right side, we have the music control. If you want to control, for example, Spotify on your smartphone directly from here, you can do that. And one more time on the right side, we have the Alexa. If you have it configured on your smartphone, you can click here and ask something. Hey Alexa, what's the current Bitcoin price? It's listening, thinking.
1 Bitcoin is worth $30,600, up 1% over the last 24 hours.
Okay, that's pretty cool. And because I've set the speaker on loud, it has even been reading that. So no matter where you are, you just activate the watch, go to the left side, hit the Alexa, and then ask some question, and it will talk to you. That's absolutely awesome. I've already seen a lot of watches with Alexa, but never seen one talking before. And when we move more to the right side, we go back to the main screen. But of course, we can also go to the left side and have all the different tiles, all the functions. But we have also a possibility to see all the functions here. We have the full menu here available on the right side. When we click, we have the activity. I mean, most of the functions we have already seen, like the activity. We had it already on the right side. So let's go back here. And we also have the phone. I mean, we have built-in speaker and microphone, and we can make really, really good phone calls, good quality. So we can hit here, we can even import the contacts. We can see the call history, but we have also dial pad. So I'm calling here my second number. And so we have here the volume. We have also a mute button.
You have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
And you have heard how loud and clear the speaker really is. Absolutely awesome. But also the microphone is really good. And so I've recorded a test sample for you, so you can listen to that now.
Microphone test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Microphone test.
So I would say definitely pretty decent microphone. Then we have the Alexa again, the workouts, then workout records, current heart rate, SpO2. Can see that here. It's definitely measured 24/7. Also stress monitoring 24/7, recording, sleep, breathe training. Then we have everything about the clock. We have the alarms here again. But we have also a stopwatch, and here's also something very unique. So we can start this here, and then we have the possibility to go back to the main screen. I've never seen that before. So we can now go back to the stopwatch, and you can see it has been running in the background. We have even some lap timing. And then same thing with the timer. We have some predefined timer functions, so we can go also back to the main screen. And of course, it would alert us with a vibration or tone when the time is up. But we also have the possibility to go back anytime and do some changes. So here we are with the timer. Also very good thing that we can not only end it, can also repeat that. And we do not only have the presets, we have also a manual mode up to 24 hours. And so here we have the normal alarm. You can see I can snooze it or I can deactivate it here. I think when I press the button, it goes automatically into snooze. So we have the vibration and we have also the audible alarm. So I stop this here, and then we have the weather again, and then we have the general tracking, more female stuff, the music again, then camera control to make a picture on the phone. and find the phone again and settings again. And now we have everything absolutely awesome. And so let's also check on the Very Fit app. It has been connected really good. Every time after I've been moving away a little bit too far out of Bluetooth distance and came back, it has been reconnecting. Very reliable. And so here we have all the information here on the home screen. We can click on that and see all the details. You can see it's incredible. For the day, week, months, year, really awesome overview about almost everything, trends for almost everything. But we have also the details about the steps. You can see day, week, months, then the sleep, day, week, months, heart rate, exactly same thing. You can see how detailed it's recording 24/7. And we have even a lot of additional information. SpO2, same thing. Also stress monitoring, and even a super interesting trend analysis. So after you have been using this watch for a couple of weeks, it will provide you some absolutely awesome overviews. It has much more. I'm stopping here. I'm not going to show you everything, but it's incredible what you have. Then we have the exercise, which we can start here. Has nothing to do with the watch. Then the device settings, the watch face market, which we have here. We can choose from many different categories, and in every category we have a lot of watch faces. Everything free to install. Then we have the notification management, so we can turn on and off notifications for every single app here which we have. But that's it here. We cannot get notifications on our smartwatch for other apps than what we have here. That's maybe some limitation you have to be aware of. Then we have same alarm clock here. It's always synced with the watch. Then calling on and off. Health tracking, we can activate what we want to have tracked and what we do not want to have tracked. You can see huge variety, and of course the Alexa login, and we have even more settings. So you can see we can also set the do not disturb, like this schedule here directly from this app. It's maybe a little bit easier from here. We can activate intelligent exercise recognition. We can even modify the different sports types. So you can click on edit. We can add even much more, and we can configure what we want to see for each sports type. Like this one here, you can say what you want to see. So if you don't need everything, you can remove some, or you can change the order. And then you can decide if you want to activate music control and better push, and then arrange the tiles which we have seen on the watch. And in the My settings, you can set everything about the cloud synchronization. You have some help, AI customer service, and much more. So we have very comprehensive functions on the watch and also from the app, and everything works very reliable. We can see that they have been taking care of all the details, so everything works nice and smooth, very nicely integrated. And especially regarding the sports modes, I've never seen so many details, so much configuration possible. And the screen is working really nice and smooth, really bright, good visibility. So we have everything what we want. Yeah, so from what I've seen, it works really good. Of course, we do not have some super fancy functions like always on display, wireless charge, or blood sugar measurement or something like that. But sometimes it's much better to have something which is working really reliable. So you can really depend on it regarding the calls, regarding the Alexa, regarding waking you up in the morning. So if you're looking for something really reliable, then this could be the thing for you. And so if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description, so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.